Welcome to the World United. The World United has taken initiative of apprising the masses regarding the various updates related to coronavirus, its pathogenesis and the recent trends and vaccination protocols and different stages of progress of the disease, its effect on the physical body in various parts like lungs and coagulopathies and all. And each episode we have invited various experts in the field of cardiology, in the field of neurology, in the field of ENT, in the field of pulmonology, epidemiology, etc. And today we have got two interesting guests. One from Tirupati, Dr. Srinivas, is going to present on the progress of the disease from nasal tract to alveoli of the lung. And also recently in Dyanamics of COVID hospital, a video has been getting viral regarding so many doctors doing Jalaneti as a preventive and therapeutic aspects of corona disease, cleaning the respiratory tract, especially the post-nasal areas and the upper part of the throat. So here we also have Dr. Shivaram, a pediatrician assistant professor in Ruhi Hospital, Tirupati. So both the guests are going to present on the progress of the disease and the therapeutic aspect and preventive aspect through Jalaneti. So before that, we are going to have the statistical analysis as our regular purview by Dr. Yugandhar Reddy, neurologist from Nellore. And herewith I request Dr. Yugandhar Reddy to present the statistical analysis from the entire world, India and Telugu states in particular. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Welcome to the World United YouTube channel. I'm going to present the world statistics first. In that order, we'll go. Today's total corona positive cases in the world is 1,39,87,791 cases, total positive cases. Total deaths comes around 5,93,538. Among these, total recovered cases are 83,11,861 cases. So among the active cases, 50,22,425 cases. That is up to 99% are in stable condition. 1% of the total active cases, that comes under around 59,967 cases are in critical condition. That is 1% of total positive active cases. Now they are in critical condition. So daily new cases, if you take yesterday, the world has seen 2,48,869 new cases. Yesterday, total people, persons, yesterday, total number of deaths, if you take that, those are 5,742 deaths happened yesterday. So coming to the country-wise statistics, USA is trending at the top level. That is 36,98,358 total cases. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yes, total cases in USA at present is 36,98,358. Yesterday, new cases, they have reported 3,333 new cases. Next comes Brazil, that is 20,14,738. In third place, India has reported, it is 10,10,250 new cases, total cases. Yesterday's new cases were 4,613. So coming to the Indian statistics,
Yes, please.
1 second. Yeah, I am getting. Yeah, my network is slow.
Yeah, it's okay.
Total number of cases is 10,17,116 in India. Total number of positive cases. Total number of deaths so far happened was 25,777. Total number of recovered cases are 6,44,172 cases. So coming to the death rate, it is now yesterday it is 3.87. It is further lowered. Day before yesterday it is 3.9. Now it is 3.87. Recovery rate has gone up to 96.0. 96.13% is the recovery rate. So this speaks the statistics are in favor of death and recovery, low death rates and high recovery rates. Every day it is going like this. The trend is good, but the number of cases being reported are steadily growing. The world curve also not come to a plateau state. Even in India also the curve is still rising. Coming to the statistics, if you take the total number of states in India, Maharashtra in the top in its tall. That is 2,84,281 cases. It is the maximum number of cases in Indian states. Next comes Tamil Nadu. It is 1,60,000. Delhi 1,20,000. Karnataka is 51,000. Gujarat 45,000. Uttar Pradesh 43,000. Telangana 41,000. Andhra Pradesh, it is 40,646 cases. In Andhra Pradesh, different districts has shown their statistics. In Kurnool, the highest number of cases, they reported 5,131. Next comes East Godavari, 4,505. Guntur, 4,330. Anantapur, 4,284. Chittur, 3,864. Krishna, 3,021. West Godavari, 2,500. Other YSR Kadapa is 2,275, Srikakulam 1,852, Nellore 1,717, Prakasham 1,448, Vizianagaram 1,071. So these are the district-wide statistics in Andhra Pradesh. Telangana has now disclosed its district-wise statistics. So these are the current statistics worldwide, India-wide, and Telugu states, even in Andhra Pradesh district-wide statistics as of now. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Yugandhar for presenting the detailed statistic analysis, especially in Telugu states district-wise. And herewith we have got Associate Professor and Unit Head Dr. Srinivas, ENT Surgeon from Government Hospital Tirupati, also called as Ruya Hospital. So he is going to present on the progress of the disease from nasal tract to the alveoli and how many days in each area the virus is going to be there and how it moves forward and affects the different parts of the upper and lower respiratory tract. Over to Dr. Srinivas, please.
Thank you very much, Dr. Yugandhar, for giving me the opportunity. So I am actually taking this opportunity to share my views on the COVID modes of transmission of virus causing the COVID-19 and also its implications, and to understand again at the same time the prevention aspects and control and prevention, so that we can control the infection. So now you understand during the lockdown period we have seen the virus as well as the people are passive. Now once lockdown has been released, so like free birds, all the people they came out, and now the virus also become active. Now that is what is happening. We are seeing the surge in the cases of COVID-19 during the past 1 month. So this is mainly after the release, that is a COVID, after lockdown period is over, after fourth lockdown, so it was increasing. So if you think of the cause for this, so causes for this and what is happening actually exactly, all that. So we have taken the document from WHO recently released, and that is on the 9th of this month. So, and we have seen what is going on and why this This is producing so much surge, increasing the size worldwide, particularly now in India, because we are seeing some of the cases, particularly in some countries, completely like what you have seen in New Zealand. There are no cases so far, but in India we are seeing daily increasing of cases. So we have to look into again what is the most of the causes, and even some of the scientists from 100 countries, they have stressed for the need why of, uh, of the transmission. Is it due to droplet infection, or is it due to respiration coming from normal breathing? All that. So they have started thinking over it, and they are pressurizing even WHO to change their SOP so that we can prevent the spread of the infection. So as you know, all by this time is predominantly spread from person to person. So far, animal to spread is not described. No, only person to person is there. And if you see understanding how, when, and in what types of settings spread is critical to develop effective public health. And at the same time, we have to get the infection prevention and the same time control measures to break the chains of transmission. Otherwise, we cannot control this infection. So as you know this, we have seen cases coming from ranging from mild disease to severe disease and even producing death. And even we are seeing nowadays most of the cases with we are with or asymptomatic. Most of the times we have cases, particularly in doctors who are asymptomatic and later on producing the symptoms. Now, by this time, you understand there are some of the transmission, how we contact transmission, droplet, airborne, fomite, fecal oral route, bloodborne, mother to child, animal to human transmission is somewhat they discussed, but of which contact transmission, droplet infection, airborne infection, now it is taking a major role and major part of time in the transmission. So now we think of how this contact and droplet transmission is occurring. Now, if you see this, so occur through, we know that direct, or it may be indirect, or maybe close contact with infected people. How these transmitting may be through in secretions, particularly saliva and respiratory secretions, or through their respiratory droplets. Whenever the patient or person sneezes, coughs, or even talks or sings. So these are the things you should keep in mind. So these, what are these respiratory droplets which are producing? So the respiratory droplets we mean by the size more than 5 to 10 micrometers in diameter, whereas the droplets means respiratory droplets which are less than or equivalent to 5 micrometers are referred to as droplet nuclei or aerosols. Now aerosols where they occur, respiratory droplets where they occur, that you should keep in mind so that we can avoid transmission. So respiratory droplet, if you see, transmission mainly occur when a person is in very close contact, like in less than 1 meter, particularly with an infected person who has respiratory symptoms, mainly in the form of coughing, sneezing, or who is talking or singing. So mainly when it is in the nose or in the nasopharyngeal level, whenever the patient coughs up, so it may produce respiratory droplet transmission may occur within less than 1 meter. So how they can reach the mouth, nose, or eyes, even eyes of a susceptible person and can result in infection. So that is what is happening. We are seeing cases of, we are putting only covering the nose in the form of mask and without covering the eyes. So that is maybe the cause for transmission nowadays. So that's why we are advising the person to maintain, particularly health personnel, to have a shield, facial shield. Is it indirect transmission can occur? Yes. It is involving contact of a susceptible host with a contaminated object or surface. That is, we call it fomite transmission. It may be possible. So what exactly is the time required for producing this fomite transmission is still debated. But when a person is in contact maybe less than 1 hour So we are seeing cases may be transmitted. So again, this has to be, we have to break this chain at also this level. So we are now seeing direct contact, indirect contact, or close contact. Even with that, so is possible. Now, what is this airborne transmission? So how this airborne transmission occur? So we define this as a spread of an infectious agent, any infectious agent, mainly dissemination, caused by dissemination of droplet nuclei, what we call it aerosols. So that may remain suspended, infectious, and they become infectious in air over long distances. So what is the distance? That still we have to think. And what is the time it persists is also very important. So what is that mainly causing these aerosols to spread? So where are you seeing the aerosols, production of aerosols? Are you seeing in medical procedures, they produce, generate lot of aerosols? That is we call generating, aerosol generating procedures, which may produce the transmission. So they have what now they have the WHO now thinking along with this scientific community, where is it possible to whether the evaluation of the SARs, particularly COVID, whether this is spreading through the aerosols even in absence of aerosol generating procedures, particularly in poor ventilation or poor indoor settings. That is also possible. Now, there aerosol generating procedures. Now we have seen some of the conditions, particularly in case of laparoscopic procedures, and also where even in ENT some of the procedures wherein there is a possibility of producing infection. But is it indoor settings and with poor ventilation, even without aerosols, there is a chance of spread of infection. Now again, this has to be curtailed at this level. Now even they have gone to an extent of thinking of physics of exhale air and flow physics. They have hypothesized. They have given some of the hypotheses about possible mechanisms, how this occurs. So they thought that is a number of respiratory droplets in meat and producing a microscopic aerosols less than 5 micrometers by evaporation. And even normal breathing or talking also is producing exhaled aerosols. So these also may transmit the infection. Now we are thinking in terms of normal activities also producing this. So what is now the thing to break is again mask. So for a person who is working in a environment where is infected environment, particularly doctors, so we have to take care of mainly the mask. Wearing a mask, surgical mask, N95. Now N95 we are thinking, or even a respirator also will be useful. That is also effective. And also now we are even you are going for a shield along with the PPE kit. So these may help contain the infection. Now in this diagram you see beautifully how finally resulting in reaching the lung. So now you see the the organism virus is going and reaching the nose. From there it is reaching the nasopharynx. There it persists for 2 to 3 days or sometimes 4 days. From there it finally reaches through the oropharynx to the lungs, and from there it spreads. This is how happens. Now with what you have to break the chain is at this level. One is at the nose level, other than nasopharynx level. Now for this, for this, we have there are preventive measures like there are some studies even now they have made a lot of publications in recent times. Particularly now, this is a more recent one is nasopharyngeal wash in preventing and treating upper respiratory tract infection. Can it prevent COVID-19? Yes. So that is in the form of nasopharyngeal wash, mainly from inhibiting and replicating in the nasal and pharyngeal mucosa. So it is mainly useful in reducing symptoms, transmission, and viral shedding, and also flushing of the nose and mouth in the form of Jalaneti. What Dr. Sivramli will demonstrate to us. the portal of entry of virus to the respiratory tracts may bring down the viral load and mainly reducing the transmission and symptoms. And also this reduction of viral load with hypertonic saline gargles and also the nasal wash may bring down the transmission to close contacts, and subsequently it may prevent viral infections in the nasopharynx. So now we have seen now that we have taken the nasal wash as well as simple measures may be helpful for us in preventing infections right further. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and over to Dr. Yugandhar. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Srinivas, for elaborate presentation of the progress of the disease from upper nasal tract to the alveoli and how it actually affects different parts of the upper and lower respiratory tracts. And herewith we have got a very interesting presentation, in fact a demonstration by Dr. Shivaram, who is a pediatrician and assistant professor in Government Hospital Tirupati, who is also very passionate of yoga in all its formats. So I request Dr. Shivaram to demonstrate Jalaneti and actually speak a few words about its real efficacy in terms of the medical evaluation and no, in medical terms, whether it is really useful or it is only a what you call a leftover option among the people. So recently we have seen a video wherein doctors from Lata Mangeshkar Hospital, Dyanamics of COVID Hospital, are shown to be practicing this Jalaneti before entering the hospitals, maybe their wards. So herewith Dr. Shivaram is requested to speak about Jalaneti, its efficacy both in prophylactic and therapeutic aspects. Thank you very much. And go Dr. Shivaram, please. Dr. Shivaram is there? Okay. It's okay. Dr. Srinivas, do you have got any video regarding this? Can you display that, please? Jalaneti, as you all know, is a pot containing water, which is put in one end of one nostril, and it goes to the post-nasal area, and it reaches through other nostril. That is the way it cleaned. We clean the this one, and you can see the you can see how it is done actually. The pot here he has used a conch or shank in India, one nostril, and it goes to the post-nasal area, and the cleaning starts from the posterior aspect of another nostril and comes out through other nostril. Normally, this is the way we cleanse the upper nasal tract. Whatever virus that enters in the nose, which usually stays there for 4 days, that will be totally cleaned. Thank you very much. Yeah, okay, it's okay, Dr. Srinivas, please. So here with it's okay. Enough, please. So here with we have got Dr. Yugandhar Reddy. We have got any statistical data regarding recovery rate of coronavirus in the present scenario?
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello, Srinivas.
Dr. Yugandhar Reddy, you are requested to present a recovery rate of the coronavirus in the present scenario.
Yes, sir. Recovery rate overall it is good, sir. Actually, compared to a day before yesterday, the recovery rate now is 96.13%. Day before yesterday it is 96%. Today it is 96.13%. So death rate it is 3.87%. This is throughout the world statistic. So recovery rate is gradually it is getting better. So the curve is steeping. Death rate is gradually is getting lower.
Hello.
The recovery rate is definitely increasing, and it is across the world. And
Yes, sir.
what I heard is, in countries like South Korea and Vietnam, the life is almost reaching normalcy, from near normalcy to almost normalcy. All the schools are opened, all the malls are also opened there. South Korea, almost it is as if the corona is absent in South Korea. Vietnam also is following the great trend, the same with Scandinavian countries. And from European countries like France and Italy, we have found that there is a second outbreak type of thing with raised incidents of coronavirus, but mortality rate is very much lesser than what it was previously. So herewith we conclude this session, and on Monday we are going to meet again with Dr. Bharat, a pulmonologist, and also other doctors, and they will present the protocols of management, the new trends, the recent trends in the management of coronavirus in the present scenario. Thank you very much.